trainer David Pereira. Danny Williams with Jim McDermott for many years. Pereira, his old friend, now in charge, and he was asking for a lot of water to be put on his head. It is hot in here tonight at the Goresbrook Leisure Centre. The silver and black of Danny Williams, the British heavyweight champion, and John McDermott in the blue as always. Right hand from Williams after McDermott settled just fine in that first.
Yeah, but I thought Williams was a little bit clumsy in the opening round. He was looking, I think he fancied a one-round job, so he's putting everything he had into it to kind of wild-looking right hands, whereas McDermott kept his boxing together, as he's doing again now. Lovely jab from McDermott.
He uses that tool well, John McDermott. He's been sparring with Michael Sprott and Roman Greenberg, has been looking the part. These two have even sparred a few rounds a few years ago. Couldn't read a lot into that, but Williams obviously felt he was superior.
See, Williams is not pressurising McDermott. He's just looking to wind punches up. You would think he'd be feinting, pushing them back, getting his back to the ropes. But a little bit disjointed. He's just trying to do it with springing in with single punches. So McDermott been allowed to box his own pace. Nice jab again from him.
Former English amateur champion, so he has got some pedigree and technical skills, John McDermott, and he put it all together on the night it matters most. It's a positive beginning, this, for the Horndon heavyweight. Slap the punches inside as they wrestle together, Williams. No rhythm yet.
No, and he's not trying for rhythm. He's just trying to turn things in his favour with single punches. Whereas McDermott, well balanced, you know, working the jab, not always landing. I think Williams needs to put a little more into this, clubbing punches up close, which are landing round at the back of the head, which are not point scoring.
It's about the time when John McDermott won the English heavyweight title in his last fight against Paddy Reed. A good win, that. Was very nervous beforehand on that occasion. Maybe again tonight, but he'll be gaining in confidence as he puts just a small combination together. Williams tries to work the body. That's a better jab from Danny Williams. Well,
the hurtful punch is coming from Williams, but that's what you'd expect. But McDermott coping with it well, no signs of panic, still holding his boxing together.
What's that, John? I snapped an half, John. I can feel it red and blue. John, don't worry. Just get John, listen, you're getting through with this jab. Fucking killing me. Yeah, don't worry about it. You just John, you can handle it. Just John, John, I'll tell you, mate, I'm a runner's off. Yeah. It's not great, John. Use your feet now. Move your feet then. Move your feet. You'll win this fight on your jab. I don't care. Listen to me. Listen to me. Work
the two corners hard at work with their charges, and well, that's a great statistic for John McDermott.
But I think McDermott's confidence has been dented. I think he was hurt with the final barrage of punches towards the end of the round. Some nice jabbing early on in the round, but the hurtful punches came from Williams, so we'll see how he's coping with it. He seemed a little bit worried in the corner.
I think a body shot and also a punishing jab from Danny Williams, who has 31 knockouts in his 39 wins. And of course, that stunning one over Mike Tyson in the States when no one gave him a chance. And a right hand gets through. McDermott takes it, but that was the big power punch of the fight so far. Just getting a ticking off from Dave Paris.
McDermott's reaction just went quick enough there, didn't even see the punch coming. And it was a thumping shot.
Not bobbing and weaving, is he, John McDermott? Quite a static target. He needs to keep pumping out the jab. Use those quick hands that have seen him beat 25 of 28 opponents. from Dave Paris. Take loose, and Williams doing nothing for 20 seconds.
Yeah, and McDermott quite happy with these little breaks, and he doesn't want to be under pressure. He wants time to get his boxing together, and Danny Williams is giving him that time at the moment.
Just shook his head at the corner team. Elbow went in there. Williams is certainly trying to unsettle McDermott and put his seasoning and years of knowledge of the game right onto his challenger tonight.
I just wonder if he has to go through a real tough round. John McDermott, will he have the confidence and belief in himself to pick up the pieces and come back out again? Certainly some doubts have set in to his mindset since the previous round.
Yeah, when those demons come in. You might remember the Matt Skelton debacle, which hurt his pride so very much, but he's got plenty of support here. Being at home in Essex, doesn't want to let those fans down.
McDermott's just a little bit negative at the moment, but he's been hurt, so you can't blame him, and he knows what kind of power Danny Williams possesses. Williams still clumsy.
More of a worried look on the face of CJ Hussain. John McDermott's trainer of the last 4 or 5 fights since he left Joe Gregory.
Well, McDermott's able to make Williams miss here, but he's a little bit negative as far as winning the round goes. He's not doing anything like enough.
Yeah, he's wary, I think, of Williams' power. Circumspect now, John McDermott.
I think this may be an important round for McDermott to get through, because he was worried something was troubling him in the corner at the end of the previous round. So maybe this is an obstacle he must overcome, just get himself through this round, get some of his confidence back.
Keeping his hands high though, and gets through McDermott.
Listen on. Can't even move the camera. You're just winning this fight. You won this round. You just won this round. You're winning the round. He's fucked. He's fucked. Listen to me. No, give me a round of that and you're winning it. He ain't got nothing left. Look over at him.
That is not broke. It hurts you very bad. Fuck it, so what? Get on. That's not broke. It's not broke. You can win this fight. Just jab it.
Some more up. You're winning it. Just work on the jab and step away from him. Mark him off. What I tell you? He's getting desperate. He'll walk onto your uppercuts in a minute. You're listening to me. Okay? Come on. You're winning it. What's the matter? You're winning, John, on your feet. Move your feet.
Worrying signs in the blue corner. John McDermott, I think, said he had a problem with the right hand. He certainly was arguing with CJ Hussain as though he couldn't do this job, Jim.
Well, it's far too early for the corner to be talking you into the fight, and that's what was going on in McDermott's corner. The doubts are there. He's a worried man. I thought getting through the third round is important. But don't think he has the confidence that's required here. Williams, we've seen him give it everything. When things aren't working properly, he just tries that little bit harder and grinds it out. I don't think McDermott's capable of that. Again, referee Paris trying to tidy things up.
Can Williams sniff out the confidence problem in John McDermott and punish him? Not much in the jab or the punches of McDermott. And hasn't been throwing that right hand. Remember, it was Williams that beat Danny Potter when he couldn't throw his right hand, when his shoulder was dislocated in that unbelievable fight at Wembley.
I mean, we do have to remember, this is a huge ask for John McDermott to go from the level he's been boxing at to facing this man who is knocked out. Oh, beautiful right hand.
Yeah, gets through with that shot again, and again, Danny Williams starting to move through the gears and land the big bombs.
Maybe taking Williams' best shots will do McDermott a little bit of good. Maybe he's so wary, so worried about taking them. Maybe once he's taken them, maybe that'll give him a little bit of confidence. He took that well.
Oh, body shot though, and McDermott has to hold there.
Let him go.
in the 4th round is the energy and the self-belief just sapping out of John McDermott.
I mean, the problem for McDermott is allowing Williams to do as he pleases. He's initiating everything. Good right hand from Williams. Really, he has to come up with something, has to initiate some attacks of his own.
He did throw a right finally in that barrage, John McDermott, but he needs more. It was a good first round. Didn't that give him the confidence?
See, the big problem, he has been hurt a couple of times. He's tasted the power of Williams, and that just can't find that little bit of adventure to get his own boxing off. He's too worried about what Williams has got.
Williams rather pot-shotting, waiting for the openings and knowing now that he can hurt McDermott. Body shot again, whipped in with a left hook from Danny Williams.